Just woke up, took dogs for a walk. I don't think I'm supposed to have coffee, as I recall from last time I did these scans. However, I'm gonna have coffee. So I'm gonna go get these scans done. I'm gonna go all the way to Bayview. I don't know if you know where that is, but I used to live Young Neglinton when I first moved to the city, but I haven't lived there in years. It's a trek. I kind of miss living like closer to shit. I bought this coffee yesterday so I can heat it up today. You know, making dudes. I slept in. Should make food. I'm actually gonna microwave the omelet. Just so I have my meal one with me. Just in case, you know? I mean, I could do it fasted, but I just don't want to get like stuck in traffic or something. I mean, I'm gonna do it fasted, sorry, I should say. I don't mind waiting till after I get home to eat, but it's the weekend, Toronto traffic sucks, shit's open, so I'm gonna cut up a pepper here, as you guys can see. You're sitting on my backpack. Lips aren't too bad today, actually. I do have lipstick on, but they're just like a little swollen. I can tell like one spot, I think I'm definitely gonna get a cold sore. Alright, so doing this. Put 1 egg in it. Do not have chicken, so ooh, I think I got a shell in there. I'm going to bring a packet of tuna with me. Yeah, maybe I'll cook the tuna. Packet of tuna, which is 74 grams. I'm supposed to have 90 grams of protein, but it's close enough, right? Cool. It's a little under. I'm just gonna try and remember. Okay, who am I joking? I will remember next week. Next meal after this, I'm gonna add. These guys think I'm eating it right now. Oh, I can tell you one thing, I'm not. I would never tell my clients to add it to a meal. Don't do that. For me right now, it really doesn't matter. Here you go. Do you like pepper? Yeah. You're not gonna eat it, but your brother will. Also gonna add, I don't need to add salt because the tuna has much. Oh, I'm gonna add salt. I don't think my brother is. Oh, I'm talking about, oh. Coffee. Microwave needs cleaned out. Shit. Can't even put this shit away in the fridge. Sugar-free chocolate. I'm gonna be able to make green juice. That's done. I'm done. Okay, breakfast is done. I added salt to it. And now I gotta get out of here. Okay, guys, do you want to go to your cage, Donna? Ouch. Breakfast bones. Cheese. Alright, breakfast bones. Sammy has water. I got my meals. I got my coffee, my phone. Okay. I need my gym bag. No, not today. Today's another rest day for me. Actually, today's a full rest day. I'll definitely go for a walk and stuff. It's supposed to rain, but I have a fuck ton of client updates today. Yeah, it's just after this, it's just a chill day. I think. Might go to Yorkdale since I'm in that area anyway, but we'll see. I have to take some garbage out of my car because Jimmy will kill me. I am here. I failed to park as close as I probably could, which I probably should actually move up. Let's do that. We have time to spare. That just makes sense. Appointment's in 10 minutes. I got here early, so that will be good. I remember I used to live in this area like years ago. I used to live at Young and Eglinton. I also don't like parking on a hill with a car. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I'm scooting right here behind this dude. Whom I don't actually think is in a parking spot. This, however, is actually like the fact that I'm closer. Okay, we're here. Let's do this. Now, it's not the owner that usually does it for me. His name is Martin. He's away apparently on vacation. So, it's like his employee. Sweet 702. The last time I was here was my prep for my pro debut. See how things changed. It's called BodyInsight Canada. I think 562. See, this one or the next one is there. Guys, I don't even know where I'm going. $5.86. That's the next one over. Sweet 702. So I'm doing a 3D shape, so I get to see what I look like 3D. See Ashley Catwalsler do this one all the time. Do the proper thing. Mask on. how fat I am. Oh,
and then we
yeah,
don't have to worry because we're the only ones.
Oh
in
yeah,
here.
all good.
Yeah, and then whenever you're ready, you can come
Yeah,
up here.
cool.
Remind me again of your birthday.
November 10th, 1983.
Okay.
I mean,
And then for the 3D body scan, like you probably remember, it's the same thing, where you strip down to like, tight shorts, sports bra. I'll usually leave the room, so like I'll introduce it to you and then I'll leave the room, you can do it, and then I can come back in and review everything afterwards.
sure. No worries. Sounds good.
Okay, yeah, so come on in, you can drop stuff up here, do whatever you'd like every time setting up there.
And
Yes.
then it's no shoes, right?
For this, for everything it'll be no shoes.
No socks too, or?
This first one, correct, yeah. Nice toenails.
Oh, I just got them done.
Did
they were
you?
bad.
Oh,
They were
nice.
so bad.
Yeah, I know. So that's one thing that, I miss. And for the tag, we'll do heels towards the back and then facing the bar wall when you're ready.
Just already sweating. It's like, never know how to dress these days.
I know. Well, it's
Oh,
like,
is this one?
this is, well, no, I think I'll be able to, if you, I'll squish you
Yeah,
from the
squish.
top.
Go right.
Yeah, so it's a 5'4", 1'8".
Really?
5'4", Yeah, is that what you know?
No, usually I'm at 5'3".
Oh, that's a bigger difference
Then
then.
take it.
You're like, what happened between now and then?
Well, I feel like when I start losing, then I like everything gets smaller. Like even my shoes fit smaller. Like
Really?
it's crazy. Yeah.
Like everything in your body, height,
Yeah.
weight, and...
I would say right now I'm like 40 pounds heavier than I normally am on stage. Like,
Interesting.
so I feel like when you start losing everything, you just lose it from everywhere. It's like very interesting.
Yeah.
Like when I compete, like I look like this. I don't look like that right now.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I mean, that is hard to maintain, I would
Yeah, that's like you're staying like that for like a week or two.
Yeah. Okay. Can't do that
That's why
all the
people are like,
time.
oh, is that you? I'm like, yeah, like a week out of the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's, how do you manage with those like fluctuations and everything?
It's harder when you're bigger because I love how I look that way,
Yeah.
and like you have to be like mentally tough. Like it's like sometimes it's, like I still have trouble. Like I'm like I see myself as fat. Like
Yeah.
I'm not, but it's like
Well, it's
it really messes with your head. To be honest, and you have to be really like strong to like deal with that. Like because
Yeah.
it's a lot sometimes. Like some people can't handle that. Like
No.
it really takes a toll mentally sometimes.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, I can imagine.
speaking honestly, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally.
Because I prefer myself like that, but it's like I would die if I stayed that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I think not that show. One of my other shows, I did a DEXA, and then that said I was like below 6% body fat.
Oh my
so it
gosh.
was like,
That's
and that was a week before the show. So then I was like,
It was
what
even
that?
less than
Probably
before?
less. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's tough for like women.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, women are never.
Yeah, we're not
I
supposed to
shouldn't
be
say
like.
never.
Well, we're not supposed to look like that.
In terms of sustainability.
Yeah.
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 So for this one, if you remember, it's going to be with the middle column here,
Okay.
and then it's 2 fingers on each side,
Okay.
and then heels towards back, also repeat there. And I'll pick up weight, and then I'll enter height, which I looked it up. I'm going to keep it the same as 5'3"
Oh. Okay.
as the last time, because then everything will be standardized, even though you're taller right now.
Apparently.
Apparently taller. So this is the check, as always, like just a safety. You don't have anything electronic in your body, no prosthetics. And so now,
Oh, should I take off the?
do you have any rings?
No, just the whoop.
We can take that off just to be sure, because it does do the electronic. It won't like break the watch or anything
Right,
like
oh,
that.
yeah.
It's just you want to make sure it's accurate. Beautiful. Same thing. And now it'll pick up all the points. So it won't until it's green, then it'll begin, and then it takes about 17 seconds for the actual test to run.
It's crazy. It takes 17 seconds and...
I know, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You just stand here.
Do you live close to here?
I live more Danforth, so Danforth Woodbine.
Oh, okay. I
Not
used to
far.
live like young in Eglinton.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
literally, I could probably walk to my old house from there.
Oh, wow. Did you move recently? Or is
No, like
Okay.
8 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe 9. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, time doing funny things. So you're done. You can hop off whenever you're ready here. I'll just save it. Where do you live now? Is it?
Burlington now, actually.
Oh wow. Okay. So that is a bigger.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And then can we get like a fake picture of me on this after?
Sure.
Just while we were here.
I mean, it is a real picture.
Well, yeah, but like
during the
I mean,
actual
like
test.
pretending that we're
Yeah.
undoing the test.
Absolutely.
And this is Martin, and he's like, "Oh, I'm away," but I'm like,
know.
"Oh, I'm like, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't think you'd answer on his like, vacation."
Yeah.
It's
No.
like it's not a rush. He's like, "No, no, it's okay."
Yeah. He spends a lot of the time at his cottage
Yeah.
in the summer as much as he can. So, I mean, it's great for him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I cover him some days when he's not able to make it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you go to York?
No, I went to U of T for my
okay.
undergrad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was known as like phys ed and health.
Mhm.
The next
Yeah.
year was kin
Yeah.
officially, like so I didn't graduate with.
Because you would have all like I think they have all the gym classes then, right?
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah, if you know of
sport
it.
classes.
The physical activity classes, which was, I mean, amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I graduated from Bell and Kin, and then I coached Ryerson University. That's why I know like what
Gotcha.
different programs because we get like a lot of athletes coming from different like, programs
Yeah.
and stuff.
Neat.
So
So it's just saving in the meantime, but I can take a picture.
can I get on it while it's saving?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah. I'm gonna move this out of the way. As lovely as this is. In the garbage.
I wouldn't have known that was garbage can.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking garbage.
Yeah, I thought it was just
but
like part of the machine. Or
Yeah.
something. You can't even tell I'm smiling, so it's like.
I know. Should I do like a different angle now?
Sure.
Okay, do you want to check and see?
Okay, I'm sure it's fine. I'm like the least picky person.
Mm-mm.
I look bald with my hair like this, but it's okay.
When it's pulled straight back,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
oh
Well, I
boy.
slept in this for me sleeping in. I'm usually up at like 4 and I was like up at like 6, so I was like, oh, I gotta go walk my dogs and do that. I'm like, this is what's happening with me.
Yeah, you're like, it is going straight back.
Okay.
Yeah. It is still slowly saving.
That's okay.
So I mean, it might go through still. We can do the other test in the meantime, and then if it doesn't go through, we can do it again.
Sure.
Okay. So the Styko is going to be similar to the 3D body scan from the first one.
Yeah, I remember this is like a different name,
Yeah, so it's going to show up like the grayscale here.
Okay.
It'll pick up that a person's basically on the standing platform, and then you're going to stand on there. You're going to have your feet that distance apart. You're going to stand up and see how it like picks up.
Oh,
where
cool.
You are.
Okay.
And then you have the arms about 45 degrees out to the side. Nice straight arms. It'll pick up that like, okay, it's green in the right position. The test will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it'll spin you around just over 360.
Okay. Cool.
Just hold the position, stare straight ahead.
Okay.
And then it'll go doodle-loop. Once it's done, you can throw clothes back on and I can come in.
Okay. Cool.
Questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I can turn this to face.
That's okay. So just sports bra and shorts and
Sports bra shorts, yeah. I'll just change this. Yeah, I guess you're more comfortable.
Oh, yeah,
in front
I
of
mean,
people. Like,
yeah,
I usually try to.
I wear like a near their thong type bikini.
Yeah,
It's all
but
good.
it's like it's not a show right now.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah, but I do need to close the
Yep,
door.
okay.
So I'll close it
Okay.
to get that picture.
Starting Styko in 3, 2, 1. Scanning your body.
And then I'll save it, yeah, as a new profile. So this is where it sets up all that
Oh.
history.
Is it spinning around like, oh?
I know. How it's going.
Oh yeah, we need to do the picture.
Yes, and I can do that as well. Email address to be associated?
Train it right. TRAINI. Oops. TRIGHT.
Gmail?
Yep.
It's amazing how used to a keyboard I am. Like this one feels so.
I'm used to a Mac and I have a hard time on a
That's-
PC. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I can't type.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, where are the keys?
Yeah.
1911. Email, we'll say 5'3", standardize it. Ethnicity, this is where it compares you to people of your demographic. I'm not really, so Black, African American.
You can put Black African. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like 4 things, but that's.
I was like, this is the awkward part.
Yeah.
It just like it's.
It's
just
okay. Yeah,
to
that's
compare
really
people of
good. Yeah.
demographic.
I'm a quarter Black. It counts.
Yeah, I mean, I hate guessing. I was like, oh god.
I grew up in New Brunswick. I'm pretty much the whitest person you'll ever meet, but my skin color is otherwise.
Yeah, yeah. When did you come here then?
I'm 9 years ago, but I moved to Ottawa, Vancouver, LA, Vancouver, back to Ottawa, back to Vancouver.
Oh my
Then
goodness.
here, and then now I'm in Burlington. But
Okay.
I work online, so I can like do
Yeah.
whatever I do
Do
anywhere.
you do training online? Like
Yeah, I
that's
just
your
coach
job?
online.
Okay.
That's it. Period.
So then, how did you decide to do where to move and everything?
Oh, I
I
just.
was like, oh, I'm here now.
Yeah. There's no real rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to university in Halifax, so it's like
Yeah.
just float around.
Okay. Are you happy now in Burlington or?
No, oh my god, no.
Okay.
No, I'm bored.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
there's nothing to do anyway, and I've had
Yeah.
access to 2 different gyms like for the past 2 years, like
Okay.
basically. So it's like I'm just there because I know I'll have access to a gym.
Yeah.
So when the world is like technically normal, like I'll probably peace out, but
Yeah.
I don't know where. Maybe back downtown, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like there's not really a lot of places in Canada I want to be. Like it's like meh.
Yeah.
So we'll
Do
see.
do you want to stay in Canada or? Would
I
you
have
move
2
off?
dogs, like.
Okay. Yeah.
So and one is epileptic, so it's like hard
Mhm.
to travel with him, and the other one's like massive, so it's like, yeah, I'm just me and my dogs. So
Yeah.
I'll probably stay like around here, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can't totally peace out then.
No,
Yeah.
no, I
Move
love
to
my dogs,
Thailand
my
or
babies.
something.
I'm
Yeah.
honestly, I'm like so attached to them. I miss them, and like if I leave like for like
Aw.
4 hours,
Yeah.
like I'm like that dog mom.
Yeah. Well, I guess you guys are together a lot, like, because you're working from home.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah,
then
ever
other
since they
than
were both
training.
puppies, like they've just been like by my
Yeah.
side.
Aw. So this is what it looks like in 3D. So everything's green in terms of all the landmarks and everything, which
Mask
looks good.
button.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like turn you around and get different pictures. Too.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
It is really cool. Like you can get yourself printed in 3D with this one.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like yeah.
Awkward.
So these are the results here. So this is stuff like you probably know the numbers better than I do. So BMI, height 5'3", we standardized to 182.10 pounds. BMI is at 32.26 right now.
I love how BMI says I'm
you're-
obese.
Well, I mean, your weight is far above what they want, but for different reasons.
Yes,
they
yes.
think. I know. And this is like a perfect example of why this is flawed.
Yeah,
why
that's
BMI
true.
is
Yeah.
flawed.
Yeah.
That's what I try and tell people. So fat mass is 26.6% right now is the body fat percentage.
Okay.
So that's 48 pounds. And then the fat-free mass is 73.4%,
Okay.
which is everything else, which is about 134 pounds.
Cool.
So there
Good.
results.
I lost muscle.
And there we
I
go.
was going for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a little bit too muscular for my category on stage last time I competed, so.
Okay.
That's
So you
good.
wanted to lose.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
It's been a struggle. It's
Yeah.
hard to lose muscle.
So now it breaks it down. I don't know what you were before, but right now
Mhm.
you're at 65 pounds.
Okay.
So for whole body, this is in the top 5% where you are, and this is the average 50%.
Nice.
I was like, and there you are, right at the top. Probably the highest I've ever seen for a woman.
Oh, wow.
And
I'll take it.
Yeah. So 65 for whole body, and then it breaks it down into different body parts. So
Okay.
right arm is 4.78, left arm is 4.52 pounds, the right leg is 14.13. And then 13.53 for left. So yeah,
Little
when you
different.
talked about
Yeah.
the differences between right and left, your right leg is carrying more muscle, and then torso's elevated as well at 28.1
Interesting.
pounds.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be able to track that again as well if you're making any changes there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so this is where, interesting. So this is kind of an interesting chart where it puts muscle mass. If you have elevated muscle mass, you're to the right. If you have low muscle mass, you're to the left. And then if you have increased fat mass, you're up higher. And then if you have decreased fat mass, you're down lower.
Oh, okay.
So right now you can see, obviously, you're very much to the right in terms of muscle mass and right in the middle for fat mass, like an average good number for women.
It's a good place to start prep.
Yeah, and you'll see, like, obviously, if you do drop fat mass, you'd go down this way. If you drop muscle mass, you'd shift to the left.
Okay.
Like they put this like green target for people to like aim towards as a healthy zone, but honestly, yeah, you don't really have to worry about that as an application for you. And then, so this is water. So it does 3 numbers, 2 numbers, and then 1 ratio. So this first number is total body water. Mm-hmm. So it's 54.5%, and usually accounts for about 60% for the average body.
Okay.
So you're right around there. And then your extracellular water is basically the water that's outside of your cells.
Okay.
So that's often if it's elevated, you have more outside of your cells than in your total body water, which is this last number here, your extracellular water to total body water ratio. Mm-hmm. If the extracellular water is high and you're shifted to the right here, that's often an indication of inflammation. It can be a precursor to different health conditions. So you're very low there, which is great.
Okay. These are really high.
These are very high, yeah, as well. It's often linked with muscle mass, but not guaranteed necessarily.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, because glycogen, yeah.
Right? But yeah, so this is the good number here in terms of health. And if these were too low, or if there was something funny in terms of the ratio, that would be something to note. But you're good there.
Cool.
Questions about this at all?
No, it's a lot of good information. It's good to know. I think it's good to know what I'm starting with, so we're all in. Just kind of fun to see.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because otherwise sometimes people come in afterwards and I was like, I don't know what you were like before.
Yeah.
So it's nice to get the full picture.
100%.
And to kind of guide what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, maybe I want to do more on my left leg or something like that to balance things out. Yeah. And now we can pull up the Staiku, which is a 3D body scan. So this is really great for all the circumferences. So you can see it picks up all the different landmarks for lower upper biceps, like left and right. Really great if you want to order clothes online as well.
True, yeah.
In terms of
the exact measurements.
Exact measurements, practical application.
It's wild that it can do that from like a scan.
Yeah. The camera is so good and it picks it up with all the landmarks like to a 0.1 of an inch.
Wow.
So it's one of the most accurate 3D body scans out there. And so these are the 3 different measurements for waist as well. It does some interesting data analysis for surface area, not generally applicable for the average person. We'll be able to track trends over time for any data point.
Okay.
For fitness, this body composition, it put you at a fat mass of 34%, so it doesn't do as good of a job as the SECA, but you can see what's interesting is like what it ranks you in terms of just general body fat percentage here. So for women, the fit range is where you are still falling at 26% from the last one, is 23 to 35%.
Okay.
So obviously, like when we talked about the numbers you've gotten down to, when that's like even below the essential fat, like that is, not normal for people. And this is comparing to you to people of your demographic. This would be shifted slightly to the left with the 26%, obviously, so you would have a lower body fat percentage than 50% of women age 30 to 39, and obviously that'll shift a lot as you make different changes in terms of what you're doing. And then something interesting here where it does the waist analysis. So this is a cross section of your waist, kind of cool. What it does is if you're carrying a lot of weight through your midsection, that's often linked with different health conditions, health risks, things like that. So they do analysis not only in terms of circumference, so you're in the normal zone in terms of any risks, your waist to hip year ratio, where it basically wants your hips to be larger than your waist to a certain degree for women, at below 0.8, and you're low risk for that too.
Okay.
And then it does a risk analysis. So at 32, like below 29.5, you have a bigger stature, so it's harder. Like some people naturally are thinner. I don't think you get that low. But if you were to make any changes to your waist circumference, like you can see in 3 different areas, it's slightly elevated.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then you can, at a certain point, like if you lose 2.6, I think it changed over. Yeah, 2.6 inches off your waist.
Definitely will.
And that's, yeah, and that's kind of cool just in terms of like, oh, this, obviously you're more linked in terms of aesthetics and how you're looking, but this is cool for people who are wanting to understand the health impact as well in terms of looking certain ways. This makes it very real and tangible. Okay, 2.7 inches is the turnover point for me.
Cool. Okay.
Questions about any of that?
No, I don't think so.
You can get you printed in 3D if you like.
That would be cool.
Have a little figurine of yourself.
What are we going to do with that? I don't know.
Yeah. A little paperweight of yourself.
Right? That's kind of cool that you can do that.
It is really cool.
Maybe when I'm like jacked for my next show.
Yeah, I mean that'll be really
no one needs
cool
to see me like this in a
well,
figurine.
I don't know. I think it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean it still is. It's just like, yeah, like I was saying, it's like
you're used to that level that you want to be 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Awesome. That's cool. It's definitely fun. Oh no, you're fine. Well, that was fun. I guess my scale at home is wrong. Well, actually heavier than I thought it was, which I don't like. Is what it is at this point. Maybe a lot of it's my lips. Now, to figure out what we're gonna do. It's Sunday. Fucking gardener's closed. We're way over here, like almost to the Juberhood, I would say. I say that with love because I used to train a lot of clients over here. Let's eat. I'm not sure how I feel about these results right now. I can't say I'm not surprised. I don't know. You know when you're like hoping for something different? I just want to see the results for myself. Shit. So watery now. My car's gonna smell like tuna. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna eat this. This is an ASMR. So I was just on my way back and I stopped in to see my longtime client, Mark. He is the plug. I've never had Harushas. Is that how you say it? Harushas. Harusha. And they're red. And he got me a gift card for CrossFit Sherway. CrossFit. Wow. CF Sherway. I can't believe that. It's so cool. Alright, carrying on with the day. Got to see